All right, so before we wrap up this section, I just want to go through a couple of things with you. The first thing we need to do is come back to our person API.swift and go ahead and stick back in our ID here so that we are getting randomized responses. Once again, I'm going to save that. And then another thing that I want to show you is, since I made that mistake with having the enumerator incorrect, and when I was trying to show you that the type really matters here, we were getting the incorrect error. So I want to go ahead and change this back to string like we had it before, and I'm going to run this again. And by the way, I just learned the easy way to move around the iPhone X simulators is if you grab the black box down below here, all right? So just a little tip there. All right, so I'm gonna press random, and if we click on films, now we see a different error. The data couldn't be read because it isn't in the correct format. All right, so that's more like the error that I was expecting to see. And I just wanted to show you this in case you see it again so that you'll know what to look for, that your type, one of your types is probably incorrect. And we already looked at the swappy, so you know that this should be int. And I'll just change that back and that should run now. All right, clicking random, we got Darth Maul. Gonna click here, and now it's working as expected. All right, perfect. All right, so this is the end. We have learned a ton in this very large section. We learned what web requests are, how to use URL session and Alamofire, how to parse the old way, how to parse with Swifty JSON, and how to parse with Codable. We learned about closures and completion handlers. We learned how to make custom views and buttons. We learned how to use a protocol to make passing data to multiple view controllers easier. We learned how to use ternary operators and a lot more that I can't think of right now. However, this project is not perfect. We have quite a bit of repeated code, especially for instance in our API classes here. And we could do some work to clean this up using something called generics, but this is a pretty advanced topic, so we'll most likely revisit this project again at some point in the future. All right, so look forward to that, and that concludes the project. Feel free to take this project as far as you want, put your own spin on it. There was a lot more data in the Swappy API that we haven't even touched on, like species and a whole bunch more. So go explore, and may the force be with you.